All right, well, if you've been watching Channel 3 today, you know March Madness is officially underway, and the University of Hartford played in the team's first ever tournament game. The 16-seed Hawks just wrapped up the game against the Baylor Bears. So how did it go? Sports director Joe Zone is live with the highlights. Joe.
Look at Aaron, it doesn't get any harder than what the University of Hartford men face today. The 16th seed, so the lowest in the region, against the number one seed. In 136 games, the number one seed has won 135. And now add one more to that. Hey, UHart coach John Gallagher says he's in it to win it. It's a great positive message and no doubting it. But Baylor has been one of the best teams in the country all season, and it didn't help when the Hawks lost one of their best players in the first minute of the game. DJ Mitchell hurt an ankle, never returned. UHart led 14-13, but then Baylor got to it, started to show skill, athleticism. They went in on a 13-1 run to lead the half, led by 16 at halftime. UHart kept playing in the second half, but this is a Baylor team that a lot of people think will go to the Final Four. It's all over. Coach Gallagher shouts and props to the UHart fans who were there to see their first ever trip to the tournament. UHart loses 79-55. All right, the UConn women begin play Sunday night without their head coach, Gino Auriemma. He's home after a positive COVID test. Gino is watching practice and talking with the coaches on Zoom calls. Associate head coach Chris Daly, who will coach the team Sunday night, is 10-0 when she's taken over for Gino. This time, she says, it's different. This time, she said, we lose, the season's over. UConn had its first practice in San Antonio last night. There have been some complaints about the food the players are getting in, about the facilities. Kristen Williams says the weight room is a joke and the men are getting a lot better stuff.
We've been fighting for, gender equality for a while now. And that just goes to show that we have a lot of work to do. And I'm calling out NCAA, like, that there's no excuse for that, and it's unacceptable, and they need to do better. What are we going to do with 5-pound dumbbells and the guys have luxury of a whole weight room? It's unfortunate.
The NCAA VP of women's basketball, Lynn Holtzman, admitted, quote, we fell short, end quote. And the SVP of basketball, Dan Gavitt, added, quote, I apologize for dropping the ball, end quote. They said they're working to correct the weight room and the food situation. NCAA President Mark Emmert said, quote, health experts had confirmed all the tournament's protocols and that they were adequate. We're live in the newsroom, Joe Zone, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Ridiculous. We still have to worry about this in 2021, Joe. Thank you very much.